But then I found this one book that like completely topped anything and everything that I've ever experienced. And that book was Twin Flames: Finding Your Ultimate Lover by Jeff and Shalia Devine. And the reason is because it contains, well, the book itself is absolutely brilliant and astonishing, but it contains a healing tool called the mirror exercise. The first time I was doing the mirror exercise, I was sitting in the floor of the bedroom, and the first thing that you need to do is identify, well, you have to feel your feelings, which is really hard for most people to do. So you have to feel your feelings and identify what's upsetting you. It could be anything, okay? And I was feeling guilty about this guy that liked me in school, and I pretended I didn't like him, or I wasn't sure if I liked him, and he ended up leaving, right? And so I didn't have a chance to get clear there. But anyway, I felt guilty about that relationship. So I applied the mirror exercise to that part of myself that was feeling guilty, and I felt the guilt leave me. I felt it dissolve from my vibration and my consciousness. It no longer held me down. It can completely transform your life. I grew up in not that great of living standards, kind of dirty, kind of messy, kind of gross. And now I live in this really high vibrational neighborhood. I have a nice car. I'm living my life purpose. I have my twin flame. Like this tool will change your life. And it's not only helped me, it's helped my twin flame. You know, seeing him do the mirror exercise, experience peace in that instant, and have that smile on his face is like everything. Like, what more could you want? You're only ever having an inner experience, right? You're upset about something that's happening outside of you, but you're only ever having an inner experience, and you're the only person who's responsible for the inner experiences you're having, because only you can choose to feel that way, generate those feelings. That reaction or those feelings are coming from somewhere within yourself, a choice, a thought, a belief that you've made. And no one can heal that but you. So I'm going to take you through an example of the mirror exercise if your twin flame isn't communicating to you. So the first step is identifying the upset based on how you're feeling. And in this example, we're assuming that you're upset about your twin flame not communicating with you. So you're feeling triggered in your union, and you say, my twin flame is upsetting me because they're not communicating with me. Okay, step one. Step two is you're going to change the nouns in that sentence and point it back to yourself. So step two is I'm upset at myself because I'm not communicating with myself, right? So can you have a healthy romance or love life if there's no communication? No. And the romance that you attract in your life starts with you, okay? So you want to check if there's any truth to that statement. Step three, is there any truth to statement two, that you're not communicating with yourself? And you have to self-reflect here. This is a healing journey. You have to look in and be like, okay, well, yeah, sometimes I get intuition, but instead of having a relationship with that intuition, communicating with it, getting clear, I ignore it. I don't listen to it. I don't communicate with myself there. So you realize where you're not communicating with yourself and where your twin flame, who is the other aspect of you, is mirroring that back to you, where you're doing that to yourself. And then step four of the mirror exercise is asking that part of yourself, what do you need to feel loved right now? Now, this is the most important step of the mirror exercise because it actually helps you heal that part of you. It's the one where it's the step where your vibration changes and you heal and you raise your vibration. So you connect with that part of yourself that ignores your intuition and you ask that part of yourself, what do you need to feel loved? And maybe they say, oh, listening, I need to listen to myself. So I choose to listen to myself. And you give that part of you listening and safe, that it's safe to listen to yourself. You give that part of yourself safety. And open communication with myself, and you give yourself open communication. And as you love this part of yourself is going to begin to relax into peace and into healing. And once you fully achieve a state of peace, you integrate and visualize that part of you melting back into yourself. And that is how you do the mirror exercise, where you've healed that layer of separation that you experience in your reality, which began within yourself. The other example was, I'm upset because my twin flame is blocking me. So we're assuming that this is the upset you're having with your twin flame after you've felt your feelings. So you felt your feelings, my twin flame's triggering me because they've blocked me. Step one. Step two, I'm upsetting myself because I've blocked myself. Well, is that true? Well, yeah, we realized where I was blocking myself. Like, I don't listen to God. I don't listen to love in my heart. I avoid my truth. Okay, and that's where I'm blocking myself. So, step four, what does this part of me that's not listening to myself, that's blocking myself, need to feel loved? Okay, well, when I speak to this part of myself, this part of me needs to be supported and listened to. This part of me needs to connect with myself. This part of me needs, yeah, to be listened to and loved. And so you give yourself all of those things and you return to that state of inner peace. Your vibration heals, you align with love, and you heal that within yourself in your union, and you attract your twin flame into your life. Now you imagine as you heal these blockages within yourself that your twin flame is mirroring to you, what's going to happen? There's going to be no more blockages. Your relationship's going to flow. It's going to harmonize. It's going to be easy to be together. You're going to enjoy each other's company. You're going to want to be together forever in deep, intimate ways. A mistake you don't want to make is to just do it once, get a little healing, and then like stop doing it. Like, do it every time you're triggered, every time you're upset, because as you do that, you're going to keep ascending your vibration. You're going to keep healing yourself. If you imagine you've found this big mountain of cash before you, and are you just going to like take $1, right? Are you just going to do one mirror exercise and then stop? Well, no. How about you collect the dollars, right? And you use that cash to create even more wealth for yourself. And then you just have this unlimited engine of eternal wealth, right? That's what the mirror exercise is for. It's to fully ascend your life back into union with God and your twin flame. If this video was helpful for you in any way, and you're wanting to take an easy next step on your twin flame journey, I actually host a free twin flame workshop every Sunday at 9:30 p.m. EST, and a link to sign up for that is in the description box below. I'm also going to link this book, which teaches you the mirror exercise, and is also a staple item if you want to succeed on your twin flame journey. So I'll see you in the next video. Take care. Bye.